There are a vast variety of specimens within the Tarkov province that rely heavily on stealth. The owls of the darkness being a prime example, and of course, who could forget about the rats? However, there is one species that takes this to the next level. For the leopards of Tarkov, only total silence is acceptable. Come along with me as we view these rare, peculiar, and magnificent organisms. Leopard specimens do not follow the typical evolutionary stages of other residents of the region. Each subspecies has their own unique evolutions and hunting styles. For instance, most 545 US users begin their journey with the AKS-74U. They take advantage of the recoil reduction that US ammo provides, making their compact weapons viable even with minimal modding. Like all leopards, they are ambush predators, lying in wait or carefully stalking prey before opening fire. That being said, they are not pushovers, and will remain in the fight even after losing the element of surprise. Their silent weapons throw the enemy into disarray as they frantically try to locate their assailant. This gives the 545 user more time to shoot or flee before they are fired upon. Aiming for the head is the only effective way to kill their prey, and as such, creatures with face masks are most often fled from. The leopard may be an expert at stalking, but it is also an expert at escaping. With additional modding comes lower recoil and even greater headshotting potential, making these specimens much more dangerous than one would think. Much less common are the MP5 Leopards, which are strictly ambush predators. PSO ammo is the cartridge most often utilized. Quakemaker is another possibility, however it is less common as it adds recoil. They are quite timid and will flee from any engagement where they are outmatched or lose the element of surprise. This results in high survivability, but less success with hunting. One thing to note about these specimens is that they are particularly fond of rats. They can be found traversing rat routes, searching for the plump, unarmored vermin that make for easy sustenance. The same can be said for scavs. Otherwise, they lie in wait and use their trademark silence to remain hidden. Then there are the 7.62 Leopards, who may fight at close range or strike from afar. The 7.62 US cartridge, though still not too powerful, is able to penetrate up to Tier 3 armors with relative ease. This makes most face shields ineffective at stopping these bullets. Experienced Leopards have mastered the odd trajectory of their bullet and can reliably strike their prey from over 100 meters, an incredible feat for such a slow bullet. The only other significant change is the adaptation of night vision. Though this mutation may occur in the other subspecies, it almost certainly occurs in this one. The night not only hides the organisms, but also limits the potential of a face mask, making all creatures fair game once again. Otherwise, they are potent hunters at all hours, and their low recoil but higher damage makes brute forcing through tough armor a possibility. The VSS Leopards behave differently from their historic Chad counterparts. Unfortunately, recent events have driven the VSS Chads to near extinction, as the high recoil and ludicrous cost of the VSS makes it unable to compete with other options. Rather, they become a sniper, striking from short distances compared to their DMR alternatives. Unlike other subsonic ammo, 9x39 was adapted from the ground up to be completely silent and does not compromise on penetration. As a result, the VSS Leopards retain the ability to pierce even the thickest armors. Originally, the Leopard may have trouble striking its prey due to the extremely slow projectile. However, the gunshot is so quiet that other organisms will be unable to pinpoint their origin, allowing for several subsequent shots. With a little practice, the Leopard becomes a devastating opponent, even at vast distances. Though comprising only a few specimens, the subsonic user is a fascinating part of Tarkov's ecosystem. Though rare and arguably less effective than most other organisms, their silence is able to put paranoia into the heart of any of Tarkov's residents. With the recent rise in the populations of 7.62 US organisms, there is no telling what the land has in store for these creatures. For now, they will remain and serve as a constant reminder of the deadliness of silence.